relaxing ASMR doodle video with me, the Doodler. And today, we're going to be drawing things that bring out a lot of happiness in us. And it can be a lot of things, but I'll kind of give you an example so that you can kind of understand the theme. I get very happy if I'm sitting on the couch and I've got my dinner, I've got all my food, and I can turn on some YouTube or turn on a good show. Or how about when you're watching a scary movie, kind of like this, and you're curled up under the blanket and you're fighting the urge to cover your eyes, and it gets really scary, but then you just cover yourself in a blanket just like this as you're watching the show, as you're watching your movie, and you've got really special people all around you, and it's really scary and you're not sure if you can watch the scene that's coming up, and you're gripping onto your blanket really, really tight. And you're just like, why don't I just close my eyes? That brings me a lot of happiness. Maybe it brings you a lot of happiness too. There we go. There's our first doodle. When you're too scared to watch the video, so you have to cover yourself in a blanket, and you really don't know what's coming up on the scene, and you're really scared, but you're surrounded by your friends or your family, and you're all in it together, watching scary movies. Brings me happiness. There we go. There's our first one. Okay, next, what about when you're about to eat? When you've smelled the food for an hour or so, maybe you've been preparing it, maybe your husband's preparing it, or your mom's preparing it, and you've been just smelling this delicious aroma for an hour or so. And then it's finally ready. So you get to make your plate. Maybe you're drooling just a little bit, just like this person is. Nice little drool there. And you're blushing and you're ready to eat. And you've got a nice cozy spot on the couch. You've got your food nearby. And you've almost walked out of the kitchen without your drink, but you remembered right at the last second. Because remembering you need a drink when you sit down, that does not bring me happiness. But in this case, we remembered before we left the kitchen and before we got comfortable. So here we go. We've got a very happy, special person here who's very excited to eat their food. Give them just a quick little t-shirt here. There we go, and then their arm, just like this. Maybe they're holding their fork or something. I always do that. I always get my fingers messed up. Okay, but it's not a big deal. We're not going to beat ourselves up over it. There we go. Got a fork, and you got your nice plate of food maybe over here on a tray or on your lap or something. But then you get to wrap yourself up in a nice big blanket. got your lap here, plates here, but this big comfy blanket is here too. Just like this. And the couch is behind you. And you're about to start your show. The food smells so good. And you are just ready. You are ready for a fantastic evening of Netflix and literally chill. I think that would bring a lot of happiness to a lot of people. You got your food here. Maybe some chicken nuggies and some mashed potatoes or something and gravy. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're eating, it's going to make you happy. There we go. Sitting comfortably and eating brings me happiness. There we go. That's our second one. Let's do one more. What about when you're the last member on your team and you're playing a multiplayer game and everyone else on your team is already dead and they're just waiting for you to try and clutch this moment and bring a victory for the squad. And you're super concentrated. And you're going to try your best here. Maybe you're sweating a little bit. You've got your headset on. Like this. Just like that. And your friends are in your ear. And they're saying, "Oh no, I saw him to your left. I saw him to your right." Or "It's okay, you got this. Calm down. Calm down. Only 3 people left." Or something like that. And your friend's sitting there doing his best. And everyone's kind of on the edge of their seat. And finally, the last play happens. And everyone sees you perform perfectly. And you get the win for all of the team. And you were the only one alive. And then you become happy. And everyone's celebrating in your ear, screaming at you, saying, "You did it! Good work! We're so happy!" Maybe this guy over here is just like screaming. Saying, "Yeah, let's go." And he's very, very happy. And it's all thanks to you. That would make me pretty happy. That would make me really happy. Getting a solo clutch win brings me happiness. There we go. Watching scary movies brings me happiness. Sitting comfortably and eating brings me happiness. Getting a solo clutch win brings me happiness. These are just some of the things that bring me happiness. feel free to let me know down in the comments what brings you happiness, because I would love to know. And thank you so much for watching the video, my dudes. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, be good to yourself.